Hello and welcome to the newspaper review here on TAV TV. Of course, we get to look at trending stories making rounds on papers. We get to discuss it with people on the streets. My name is Obed Jerry, your host for today. And yes, we are the streets of Port Harcourt to discuss with people on the streets. But before we go that, please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button, connect with us across all our social media platforms so that when we drop videos like this, you get to receive our notification. And first, let's look at the nation's newspaper. Let's see what the headlines look like today, being February 28th, Wednesday 2024. We could see as headline says NLC protesters in peaceful march over reform pains. Sub-story under that reads workers' right president protest suspended. Details is found on page 2. 5 dead, 26 rescued in Anambra building collapse. Details is found on page 26. Stop spreading lies against Fubara. Rivers PDP warns APC. Details is found on page 26 also. We will see here it says FCT safe for investments, Wike tells UK. Details is found on page 25. Edo, Igodalo hopeful of victory. Details is found on page 26. We will see here the main story here reads, economy will get better, Tinubu assures Nigerians. Sub-story under that reads, Speaker Abbas urges patience with government. Details is found on page 4. We will see here it says borrowers from bank to pay more. Sub-stories under that reads, CBN raises interest rate to 22.75%. Details of the story is found on page 4. And we can see here it says CBN allocates dollar to BDCs at 1,301 naira per dollar. Sub-story under that reads 785 operators get $15.7 million. Details of the story is found also on page 4. Ijaw youths threaten protest over cement price hike. Details is found on page 26. Akwa Ibom settles 84-year-old land dispute. Details is found on page 26, and that's all we'll be taking on the nation's newspaper. And next, we'll be looking at the Punch newspaper. We can see as headline here reads, interest rates hike, private sector, economics foresee fresh job losses, recession. Sub-story under that reads, CBN clears $400 million debt, plan tough sanctions for bank to tackle excess money supply. Details is found on page 21. 50th anniversary, photo exhibition opens today. Soyinka delivers lecture Thursday. Details is found on page 16. We see how the main story here reads, presidency alleges political agenda as protest hit states. Police shares biscuits, water at Lagos protest. NLC urges Tinubu to end the extreme hardship, food crisis. We can see here it says federal government completes $700 million gas pipeline in March after 8 years. Details of this story is found on page 23. 6 dead in Anambra building collapse. Details of this sad story is found on page 4 and 5. Senate to probe Ajaokuta steal over $496 million. I take that again, says Senate probes Ajaokuta steal over $496 million payment. This is found on page 21, and that's all we'll be taking on the Punch newspaper. And lastly, for today, we'll be looking at the Daily Sun newspaper. We can see our headline here reads, building collapse, kill 5. 26 rescued in Onitsha. Sub-story under that reads, 3 die as 14 passenger boats capsizes in Lagos. This is found on page 5 and 4 of the Daily Sun newspaper. We see how the main story here reads, NLC defies threats, grounds Abuja, states with protests. Sub-stories under that reads, we are protesting hunger, non-implementation of minimum wage, says Ajeru. Protest needless, legitimate concerns being addressed, says presidency. Details is found on page 6. Removal of petroleum subsidy challenging but for long-term energy security, says Tinubu. Details is found on page 26. Benue governor probes autumn. Sub-story under that reads, I am ready for X. I am ready for you, says ex-governor. Details of this story is found on page 27. Energy transition. Nigeria makes U-turn, says oil production will continue. This is found on page 25. And that's all we'll be taking on the papers for today. Now let's get to see the reactions of people on the streets. Let's get to hear what they have to say. Hello, good morning.
Morning, brother.
I'd like your thoughts on the Daily Sun that says NLC defies threats, ground Abuja states with protests. And now we are hearing that they've called off their protest.
Yes, they can call back. Bob said them, they know they're serious. You understand? But if they're serious for this thing, they must continue to understand, make us, let them continue, they go forward. It's not bad, but we find that they got the bad now. The hardship, we would never move forward for this, and I we are saying so. You understand? But if you say that Tribu, you must help us. If we must not call us back, he said that I see the way people are crying. okay, let everybody do what? I will do like this, I will let like this. But upon that, he said, I will do this one, I will do this one. But he never do anyone. Tell me now, where man or the woman that will come out for us now, where every time you complain about hardship, woman will carry money to the enter market, he cannot buy anything. Common oil, a cup of rice, 300, cash, oil.
Price that used to be around
17 and 18 naira. But since we enter, remove fuel oxygen, the mean that you don't block everywhere. Come, look at now, how they think that he said that they want to do the final to help us. But the banana didn't understand that the motor now the banana now only the plane he will buy the fuel. Motor there's nothing like say we produce fuel where all poor people will buy. Somebody like me, understand? Every day I must buy fuel, 10,000 naira.
And it's not even enough.
It's not enough. Just somebody you're buying 100 and hold your stomach. Now you're buying 200 to 220. Do we got fuel? How they call them? Coca-Cola. We are buying 100 and now it's 300. There's no light. It's even pure water. Now they want to sell pure water now 150 naira. Now they don't give a bag of pure water now 350. I can ask you, say, if you sell pure water, buy a one bag of pure water 350. You, how much be your own gain? So he say, my brother, I can give you 400 naira, but there's nothing. Look at now. I tell her, how many bags do you sell a day? To buy a cup of rice, buy pepper, buy salt, go back to the home. Even tears coming to my eyes. Tears coming to my eyes. They say, my friend to me. The boy just along the road. The boy you are going. The boy collapse. He not sick, but they thinking. They give him quick notice for the house. He got the thing. In beginning the school, they start the house. The man just walk about this fall on the road last week. But the thinking. But since what is my enter, if you want to help poor, let him help. But he just enter. He said, there's no fuel. This thing, I remove this one, I remove this one. How a poor man will suffer? You suffer until you die. This one, some people are hanging yourself. Some people, they something they're supposed to do. Then they do it. And you see it. But now, when they make a comment for the newspaper, they know they take serious. I will do this one, I will do this one. But the end, they abandon that one. They just use that one to hold hot tight. You cannot do anything again in his life. Even if you're in school, to see work. When they pay you 30,000 naira, you come buy a bag of rice, you come buy oil, you buy Maggi, you buy pepper. How much will remain for you for 30,000 naira a month?
Exactly.
Let me tell you, hand robber will never go pass in the country. It's no good. This thing they boil me. So he said, well, I want to help us. Understand? Let us call all the who you make open some border. Let things stay easy for us. Look, yes, let everything flow. Abakere get rice, we stand there. They sell on 300. When you want to go buy, with a beg, they sometimes they go say, okay, one cup, Abakere get rice. The one we stand there. All the common plantain now, but something like me now, I'm grinding plantain. So you're being so they're selling 400 naira. It cost that. Now it's 3,500. 3,545. As you see it, corn we are selling 400, 300. Since what in my enter, they are selling corn now. A rubber of corn now, 280, 3,000 naira. 3,000 naira for one custard. A rubber of curry. Do you know how much you are selling now? A rubber of curry now, you are selling 700. You are selling 2,800, 3,000 naira for a poor man food.
Very cheap.
For it is very cheap before. You know, a poor man food to carry, where you can make along. A cup of curry now is 150. Remember the time of COVID-19? They lock us inside the house. Then when they lock us inside the house, my brother, before you go out, they go say sit at home. But sit at home, they said they go give us rice to eat. But they no one give us rice. The rice where we see, we start with ground. When it's time with ground, before you go collect a cup of rice, they don't press you. Then go drop a dead body out. You don't see him. He will lose your life, but one custard of rice. Even the cup of rice, but the coffee no, then they pack rice inside your room, inside your house. This country we are going to, where are you living? See, it's very bad. A father you wake up, he lie for his son. This thing, when he lie, one day lie you do what? He will finish. When lie finish, how your beginning will take you.
Exactly.
So when he come back now, he say, my son, this thing what I do, I know say I'm lying for you. Your beginning will not believe you again.
Exactly.
That's what will happen now. Are you seeing it? You called me to come and vote for you. When I vote for you, he said, you will give me work. You bribe me. I collected the money. put inside my pocket. Are you see it? When I put inside the money, the pocket, inside my pocket, and they enjoy the money for I mean this thing. But after you enter the seed 1 year, 2 years, you double things, the price of things times 4. The money
became hard. Now,
yes,
money is not enough.
the money now is not enough for me. My children now they draw them answer from school. But when you call me, he said, "Come back, come." I go home my pocket. This money what this man give me. I went and call you for phone. He said, "No, disturb me.
Exactly.
Go and look for work. No disturb me. Go and look for work. Which work I will do it? A little one what they manage. Gas, one kg of gas. Do you know how much I'm selling? 1,500.
That used to be around 300,
300 naira since where they enter. But our oil, it come down. He said, Nigeria no get oil, Nigeria get oil. They get money. Where this money going to? Some people now, some government house now, then they dig ground, bury money. When a year reach, they will bring the money. Grandchildren will eat, but you know, same people you are crying for money.
We have voted them. So.
I you see it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I would like your thoughts on the Nation newspaper that says economy will get better. Tinubu assures Nigerians.
Yes, definitely it will get better. But we are all Nigerians, understand? And
we are going through a lot.
Yeah, we are going through a lot. But at this point right now, it is not enough reasons for we now to sit back and check up what is the various causative things that is causing these problems. Now, you know, country people now, if you watch out very well now, everybody, when hungry catch you, you go know new things.
A hungry man is an angry man.
Yes, and you go know new innovatives now wey go make you now escape from the Jew. Let us go back to the Bible, understand? There was a period of famine, understand? Now, the only thing that saved the people now was for them to go back to God, understand? And God now gave them an idea on how they can go about it. We need to go back into agriculture. We need to go back into different things that our fathers have already gone into, like the ranching. Understand? We must not always wait for the government. Understand? We must first of all start it from ourselves. That's the main essence why the economy will get better.
But you've seen how the country is at the moment. Do you think there is hope for Nigerians at the moment?
Yes, there is hope for Nigerians because most times in life, some things need to get worse to get better. Because by the time we discover the solutions, we'll be able now to eradicate those problems.
But seeing how the government is carrying out their plans, do you think the plans of the government is effective to bring out the change that we are waiting for?
Yes, the plans of the government will be effective. Understand? It boils down to me and you. Understand? Because the good things will start from me and you. Understand? We have to start doing our little quota while we're waiting for the government. So with us, cooperation with we and the government, the things can get better.
All right, thank you very much. All right, this is where we draw our curtains for today. You've heard what has been discussed here. You've seen what people had to say as regards the headlines of the papers. If you have anything to add to it, please slide to our comment section and drop your comments. My name is Obed Jerry, your host for today, and this has been the newspaper review here on TAF TV. See you next time.